This is what the
All right.
this is what the this woman said on YouTube. Oh, you going? Starting?
Yeah, because I have to station myself.
Yeah, but you're not starting yet, right?
No, I have to start it because I have to. It's starting because I can't start remotely.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Late Night Baltimore, where we're going to give our reactions to these NFL schedules that came out today. How you doing, Fez? Fez is in the house.
Oh yeah, and we have as you can see, we have a new studio set up. So I hope everyone likes it. Give us comments if you think we can do anything better. And thank you, and please subscribe.
The mouse disconnected. Oh, we're having some technicals.
Mouse has to go back here, I think.
All right, this is the technicals we were talking about.
Yeah, this is our news. So
We know that the Orioles are doing good. We'll get to them later.
is it working now? It's not working.
Oh, wait. Oh, there it is.
Okay.
All right, everybody. Fez is in the house. I'm ready, and we're going to start talking some NFL football, which isn't all that far away. Then, if we can, we'll go a little Orioles stuff. Orioles doing great.
Yeah, Orioles.
Fez, what have the Ravens been? The Dolphins off season so far?
Dolphins had for only 6 picks. They had an excellent draft. I think they probably had the best day 3 draft of any team.
And where's Tua on the getting his contract signed?
Tua is they're working on it, and I'm not concerned that it takes a while because a lot of quarterbacks didn't get signed just before training camp. So I think be after June 1st.
All right, the
when they got that
NFL
money
is
freed up.
trying. Yeah, it'd be like Lamar did.
Yeah, because after June 1st, the Dolphins will have almost 18.4 million, I think, in cap space just for the Xavier Howard cut that made post June 1st. So that's almost 19 million there, and then they're gonna have other money freed up. So about might have 25 million cap space.
Yeah. What they can't do is not sign him.
And then also my thoughts on 2 cut candidates could be where they could save almost $6 million would be the cutting. Fortunately, Jeff Wilson Jr. won't have the role because he's not running back 3 anymore. It'll be Jalen Wright. And then also Mike White did not do well when he came in. And I don't think he could do better than Skylar Thompson. And that would be 3.5 million for him and almost 2.4, 2.5 million for Jeff Wilson. I could free up another $6 million. You could sign a pretty good player for that. Another maybe edge rusher who still has something left in the tank, or someone like Calais Campbell, and a right guard. You have to sign a right guard.
Okay. I think I now am on. We'll do the Ravens schedule
We're gonna do
first, and then we'll do
we're gonna do the Ravens
our
schedule
predictions, and then
prediction.
and then we're going to go see what the NFL how that compares to what the NFL picked. All right. The preseason is done. Eagles, Falcons, Packers. Okay, week 1 is the Kansas City Chiefs. It looks
What in Kansas City?
yeah, it looks home. here, so it'll be a rematch.
I'd say Ravens
And then
if it's in Baltimore.
hold on now, I'm just having trouble. We're a little slow with the technicals here today, everybody.
Did you want anything on that screen?
No, so let's
Okay.
see. I'll go our channel.
Okay, just bear with us. We're working on technicals. This is new.
Yeah, we're trying to be all professionals.
Yeah, trying to have professional equipment so you can enjoy it more.
All right, let's see how I can get into
Because
the chat.
everyone knows we have all the knowledge.
All right, I have it set up here. The chat. If you see us, put in chat. Okay.
Yeah. Give us any comments. Just make sure they're constructive.
All right, let's go back to the schedule here. This computer is moving slow. Switching back from one to the other.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right though.
We have some glitches, but we'll work them out.
All right. Let me get back to. All right. We got the wheel. The buffering wheel is moving today. All right, here we go. Once again, we'll try to go back to the schedule. The first game is going to be the big Thursday night opener.
Well, let's just do ours first.
But we'll do ours first. But I'm just
This
saying.
is discreet.
Okay. The second game. First game is here on the Thursday opener. Kansas City at home, rematch of the AFC Championship.
Ravens.
Okay, but keep track. The Las Vegas here.
Ravens.
That's 2-0 at Dallas. Let's say Dallas.
Okay, we got Dallas. Dallas is great at home.
2-1. Buffalo at home.
Ravens.
All right, 3-1. Okay, at Cincinnati, probably lose 3-2.
3-2.
Commanders.
4-2.
The Commanders is at home, and like you say, that's kind of a.
But
it's kind of a waste of a.
Yeah, it's bad scheduling. You're getting a bad schedule when you have to play. You play the weakest teams at home. Okay, 4-2.
Did I say Commanders already?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, that's strange that the usually the isn't usually the Super Bowl champion plays in that Thursday, but usually plays at home, won't they?
Yeah, I guess not this case.
Yeah, maybe they want to get a makeup.
And the best way
Okay.
to go back and
What's game? What's the seventh game? 4-2 so far.
the seventh game.
Just stay on that screen.
All right.
Go through this first.
All right, the seventh game. Wait, did I say at Cincinnati?
Yes, 4-2 so far.
All right. 4-2. You sure? Philadelphia win. Atlanta win. Wait, no, that's preseason. Kansas City, you say win. Las Vegas win 2-0. Dallas lose 2-1. Buffalo win 3-1 at home. At Kansas City 3-2. Washington.
No, at Cincinnati, right?
At Cincinnati, yeah, 3-2.
3-2, and then Commanders 4-2.
At Buccaneers.
That might be hard, but I say 5-2. They match up.
5-2. At Cleveland.
Could be 5-3.
5-3. They got worst case scenario.
Yeah, worst case scenario.
Broncos 5-3. So
6-3.
The Bengals at home.
7-3.
At Pittsburgh, we'll go to the worst case.
Okay.
7-4.
7-4.
At Los Angeles, say win.
Win 8-4.
Philadelphia at home.
9-4.
At New York, Giants.
10-4.
Pittsburgh at home.
11-4.
At Houston.
Well,
Probably
11-5.
11-5.
I'm
and
saying
then,
worst case scenario. I'm saying they probably do better.
The
We're doing worst case
the
scenario.
winning team. The end last game is against the Cleveland
At home,
at home.
okay. I'm still saying 12-5.
12-5.
Worst case.
All right, that's not bad at all.
That's giving possible losses to them.
Okay, nobody's in the chat yet. That's all
12-5.
right. All right, do we want to now check
That will
with the
win
experts?
That will win the division. If you got to the experts, we'll listen to so-called experts who said that.
Remember, Derrick Henry's playing.
Yeah, the so-called experts who predicted Miami was gonna cut Tua and get Michael Penix, the 21st pick.
All right, what we're going to do now is see the win projection for each team as done by the NFL. We said 11 and
We said 12-5.
5. And let's see what the so-called
That's
experts.
that's if they take the Kansas City approach, kind of.
Yeah, that's
lose
what,
the games that you're supposed to lose. You could lose, possibility, or any probability, is where they're being played.
yeah. And, you don't know injuries, of course.
And then you have to do a wild card for, you always lose a game you're supposed to win.
Yeah, that's right. All right, let's see. That's coming up.
But there's no way in the world they're going to lose to Pittsburgh twice coming up this season.
Yeah, they're not going to lose twice. All right, let's see. Experts predict
Yeah, don't go.
Ravens. Wins, losses. Okay. The NFL.com is too difficult to manage.
Yeah, it's not great, but that's because you want content
Okay.
organized. You got to pay for it. So
And it gives you the over/under here.
okay.
Well, I'm going to do the Dolphins.
Oh, you can go Dolphins. What's Dolphins?
Well, let's do the Ravens. So we said 11-5.
12-5.
I mean 12-5. Their record prediction is 10-7.
Okay, we're right. They're wrong.
They also predict the Pittsburgh and Cincinnati will all be 10-7. This is what the NFL.
I don't think 10-7. That's pretty bad.
I mean, maybe 10-7 if they
10-7 if Lamar Jackson doesn't.
if they're
play.
gold bricking for the playoffs.
No, then it'd be at least 11-6.
Yeah, 11-6.
But I don't see them going 12-5. Would be a worse record than last year. They've had some. They've had Derrick Henry, and nothing against Gus Edwards, but you're taking Gus Edwards and you're putting Derrick Henry, who was the second leading rusher in the NFL.
I know.
Even though he's had injuries, not major, but he's healthy now. A healthy Derrick Henry right now has a lot left in the tank.
While I'm looking at it, do you want any other teams?
Miami.
Okay, while we got it open, we'll do what you want to do. What we say first, or what they say? Let's see what they say.
We can go through that schedule
All
another
right.
time.
No, we'll go to the Dolphins schedule.
No, I just want to see what the.
But why another time? They have over/under 9-5. They predict 9-8.
9-8.
Yeah, everybody
see.
dogs on the
Well,
Dolphins.
they've improved, so that means they're saying they're not going to make the playoffs.
Yeah. Well, and they're saying they're going to be blown up because they're 9-8.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a whole new.
Everybody's gone.
That's a whole new rebuild. That's a clear of the house.
Yeah.
You Chris Greer will go before Mike McDaniel will, because that means he didn't do anything to fix the offensive line. Because you can't go with the offensive line you have now.
Yeah, that would be a disaster, and that's not going to happen.
You got to fix the offensive line. Got to bring in
Anyone really?
Got to bring in a veteran on that. You got to bring in Greg Van Roten or Dalton Reisner, because the only thing you might bring Greg Van Roten is that he had over 1,000 snaps. He played last year, I think, with the Raiders, and he did not have a penalty. That's really hurt Miami last year, when they make a big play and they get a penalty. But Dalton Reisner is very talented, but I think he better rethink how much money he wants, because he wasn't cut because of his performance. He was cut because he's still 29. He was cut because it was a cap casualty. His contract was too much.
Ready for the Dolphins? Here we go.
Okay.
First game is Jaguars at Dolphins at Hard Rock.
Dolphins.
September 8th, Sunday at 1 o'clock. Bills at Dolphins, Thursday night.
2-0.
At Seattle Seahawks. It's a long way to travel for a 1 o'clock game.
Okay, even you say a loss. 2-1.
Oh, this is one they won't lose because they'll be so focused on it. Titans at Dolphins.
Oh yeah, 3-1.
Dolphins at Patriots.
4-1. They have Patriots number.
Dolphins at Colts.
I'm saying 5-1.
Cardinals at Miami.
6-1.
Miami at Buffalo.
6-2.
Miami at Rams.
I'm saying 7-2. Because the weather is
Raiders at Dolphins.
8-2.
Patriots at Dolphins.
Let's see.
Well, they might lose. Give them that.
I'm putting
and then take.
I'm putting at 8-3 just generally.
Well, give them generally, but then maybe give them the next. Make them 9-3 because they have Dolphins at Packers. So say they beat New England.
Oh, they beat New England, so I'd say 9-3. Yeah.
And then at Jets at home.
10-3.
Houston at Houston.
10-4. We'll see.
49ers at Dolphins.
It's at Dolphins. I say 11-4. Because they're going to give them.
At Cleveland.
Okay, well, they're going to lose well in those games, the Cleveland or 49ers. So I say 11-5.
And then the final is the Jets at the Jets.
So say even. So worst case scenario, I say 11-6.
Yeah, I don't see where they get.
I don't see how they lose. I don't see how they go 9-8. I say 11-6. That's realistic. That's not just because of.
I know they just seem to have an. I mean, I wouldn't say an easy schedule. No one has an easy schedule,
But that schedule is
But
that schedule
that schedule's
potentially
pretty damn good.
If you fix that offensive line and you don't have the injury you had, I say 12-5, 13-4. You could be.
I mean, they
They're
should
gonna be a Super Bowl
supposed
team.
to be, yeah, if they're serious.
They're going to be a Super Bowl team. And a lot of those are favorable weather conditions, favor passing, like Los Angeles, at Los Angeles. That might as well be played in Miami. And then you're playing a lot of tough games in the beginning where you play their best. It's that weather. It's going to be 100 degrees in Miami.
Yeah. It's going all over the place, this computer. Hold on now. All right. Anything else you want to say about the Ravens off season?
The Ravens are my Super Bowl pick to win the Super Bowl because I don't think, as you and I discussed, that they don't want to let the Patriots be a three-peat. They're not going to have the Kansas City be a three-peat
All right.
because that relationship with Taylor Swift, they'll either be married or be over with.
Okay, here's the next schedule. 10 o'clock, 8 o'clock, ABC has the FBI. The Wonderful World of Disney on NBC. Oh, wait. This is the 1971-72 United States Television Network schedule.
What?
Oh, I was just looking at it.
Oh, yeah. Don't read all that.
Monday Night Special.
Don't read all that.
Nanny and the Professor, Gunsmoke. All these. Sarge. Ponderosa.
Ponderosa. That was
John Biner, Comedy Hour. Jerry Reed.
Where'd you get that?
You're hot. I just found it here.
Oh.
They
Well,
had some sucky TV. No wonder Monday Night Football 16.
we're going to do a
The funny side.
we're going to do a
The Marty Feldman.
I can talk a
comedy
little
show.
about the
Marty Feldman had his own show.
well,
That's
it ended
incredible.
on that because Marty Feldman was great.
Yeah, I mean that's
But
cool. But,
okay. But the
all right,
Dolphins,
we're back. Still nobody in the chat.
oh, you do the Dolphins when I was with the Dolphins because we'll do the Dolphins draft report because we're going to do the Ravens, but they had more picks, so I had to delve more into that. But I know they had a great draft. They got pass rushers and really they filled spots and they got best athlete, which they always do. But Miami was their first pick was the 21st pick. They tried to trade the pick, but they couldn't make a deal, so they picked Chop Robinson from Penn State. Now the thing of Chop Robinson, trying to say he's undersized for edge rusher, but he's 6'2", 240 4 or something like that. But he's very impressive in camp. His size, I think he put on some muscle, and he has one thing that all the great pass rushers have is that first step, and he didn't have a lot of sacks, but he got a lot of dough, and he had a lot of pressures. Like his pressure rate was third in college football. So, and he was playing top competition, played at Penn State. So, the second pick, which was with the 55th.
Chop Robinson was the first pick.
Yeah, edge rusher, Penn State. Second was
Really good.
Patrick Paul,
That's right.
which I think is a great pick. He's 6'7" from Houston, 332 pounds. He's going to replace Teron Armstead. So you already have your left tackle in for years to come. And he might even play. You can't really transition to guard, but his reach is like 36 inches. He has perfect reach, which you have to be an NFL tackle. He's got the size and I saw tape on him and even in practice at the Senior Bowl, his footwork is a lot better than people give him credit for. He was pancaking rushers, so he's got the size, strength. I think he'll be ready to take that spot or even play if there's injuries. So that was a really excellent pick. So the next pick was they didn't have a third round pick. They didn't have a fourth round pick. They actually traded they actually traded a third round pick for next year, but it looks like because of signings of Robert Hunt and the players they lost.
Jalen Wright, right, in round 4.
Yeah, they Christian Wilkins with the because of the contract they signed over $100 million. They're gonna get two for compensation. They're gonna get two third-round picks for next year. So they're gonna have three first-round picks, third-round picks. So trading one of them, and they traded up to get Jalen Wright, who has 4.38 speed and is the one thing is he's an excellent blocker, pass protection, which means that he could be a 3-down back, and he has 7.4 average at Tennessee. And he's got speed to burn. I think that was a great pick because he can also be used in receiving game. And it's hard to get a guy who that talent speed that can block too. So that's going to help. So you already have someone to come in because Dolphins had injuries at running back at the end of the year, which hurt them badly. So they got Jalen Wright with they moved up the 4th round, traded 3rd round pick to Philadelphia. Okay, their next thing was they didn't pick day 3, and they picked Muhammad Kamara from Colorado State, pass rusher, who averaged more than a sack a game. He had 13 sacks, 12 games his last year at college. They also try to say that he is undersized. He's like 6'1", 248, but they also said Aaron Donald was undersized because he's only 6 feet or 6'1", playing defensive line, and we are right and they are sort of wrong, really wrong. He's going to be a Hall of Famer. So, but the one thing about him is he's got the motor to keep going. He doesn't give up on plays, and he has great leverage, which will help him on that rush, and he's got to be able to stop the run too. So
That's right.
Next, they actually got a safety, Patrick McMorris, but I don't know much about him. But if he makes it, he's going to be depth and special teams. Makes that 53-man roster, and then they also got they got and another great pick they made was Malik Washington from Virginia. He had 110 catches, over 1,400 yards, I believe, and Virginia, that's competition, and he's undersized because he's like 5'8", 172, but he can put on weight. But he's going to be used in the slot. He'd be a great slot receiver because he's got speed. And he also can run precise routes. So, the linebacker's going to have a hard time covering him. So then they got another receiver, Taj Washington, who was played with Caleb Williams, USC, and he had over 1,000 yards receiving. So I think he has a chance to make that 53-man roster and beat out a couple of people who are because he'd be a cheaper alternative anyway, and I think he has the ability to. He was Caleb Williams' favorite receiver, and he had a high average per catch. So he's a deep threat. So that's the draft, and at 6 picks, the 7 rounds.
Well, they did quite well. Their over under is 9-8, and I think that would be a good bet.
I would put this is our I would put a lot of money on it, which
Yeah,
we
because
plan
9
to
and
do.
8. 9. Wait, what was it?
In fact,
It was
I'm
9.5.
going to do it today
9.5.
or tomorrow. All I have to do is I can do it online. So
All right, the Orioles were off today.
the Orioles are off today, but
They're in
what's
second
their
place.
record?
27-14, but they're half a
27-14.
game behind because the Yankees have 29 wins.
Yeah,
So they're in second place.
but let's see. What is the Yankees? Their payroll is what 10 times the amount. Bro, so
yeah,
the
and it looks like
yeah, and how is Holiday doing? Look up his
I
numbers.
think it's the next one is Memorial Day.
Well, how's Holiday doing?
Let's see.
Because once again, he was the number one.
Jackson Holiday.
He was the number one prospect.
Jackson Holiday.
But
They say he's raking. What does that mean? Is that good?
raking is good.
To every top spot.
Yeah, he's supposed to be. He has potential to be a great player. Might take time, but you know, he spent hardly any time in the minors before they brought him up.
Breaking. They're saying he was having a little trouble with his hitting, so he's going back to AAA.
Oh, that's all right because that's what you expect. There's not many players who just don't play in the minors, aren't developed in the minors. So this is first year anyway. So you expect that he would have he would make adjustments and things, but I think he's going to be a great player for years.
That's right. Okay, thank you. Thank you for we came back. Thank you, Fez, for your insights. That's all for tonight.
Okay.
See you all next time.
We'll be back very soon, and you'll see more of these.
Let us know what you think of our new schedule.
Yeah, our new set. Please give us any comments you have. We appreciate anything we can improve, and please subscribe. And Fez out.
All right, everybody, have a great night, and we'll see you next time. I have to shut it off there.
See, you just asked me a question. Oh.
Yeah.